Thank you. Good evening. Welcome to the December 5th meeting of the Planning Board for the town of Waterboro. We just completed a workshop with the fire chief. We have a full complement of board members this evening. Our first appointment this evening is a relocation of a structure in Shoreland zoning, map 33, lot 2411 Esther Lane. Robert Leeman on behalf of Penny Curtis will be presenting. We also in our packet have an email from Peter D. from Dow and Coloma. Have you seen that?
I have.
Have these folks seen this? No? Well, I can give them a copy. This is from Mary Maxwell. You don't have it, should be in your packet.
I've got it.
Okay.
That's the one you sent out, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the one we're gonna need, yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Leeman, go ahead. You can make your presentation.
Yeah, basically, I've already presented, I've talked about the location and moving of the structure. The paper road that they're talking about is on the other side of the property line, so the right of way. I know we're not supposed to submit anything new, but last time we were here, you asked us if it was a Class A survey or not.
Yeah.
We have a email from surveyor, original surveyor. That basically says they've done away with the Class A, B, and C survey certifications, but under the old rules, it would have been considered a Class A survey. So our goal at this point is still to move the house into the location that was staked out. And the planning board was there on the site visit.
Based on what I saw at the site visit, the boundary line dispute thing doesn't even affect when they move to the new house. The new house is far away from that. These people aren't encroaching on the neighbor's property. The neighbor's actually encroaching on their property. And even in the location where it is, where the new location is going to be, it's actually far from there. So based on that, based that he has a survey of his property, I would make a motion to approve the relocation of the structure.
I second that.
There's been a motion and a second to approve the location as presented on the documents at their last meeting. Is that correct, Nate?
Yes.
Okay. Any discussion on that? All in favor? Opposed? I'm abstaining. I wasn't here for that meeting.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Good luck.
So we're using the measurements that are on this?
That was presented at their last.
You got plenty. You got a couple more weeks of warm weather to pour concrete.
Well, we're getting stuck on another project in between, so.
Isn't it always the case?
You gotta keep busy.
Do you want that?
All right. We'll do this for the record. That's what they presented.
Another fine day, yeah?
Minutes from the November 7th meeting.
Have a motion to approve?
Second.
Any discussion on that? All in favor? Opposed? Abstentions?
You were there.
Passed. They're right there. If you would sign them, please.
Ooh, free pens.
Are we all signing the same one,
Old business. The growth management ordinance. We have a meeting with the selectmen on January 8th.
I'm asking, is that a good date?
She is asking if that is a good date. That's why it's in yellow.
That's why there's a question mark at the end.
Thank you, folks.
or? That be at their regular meeting, you mean?
It is part of the selectmen's meeting. What will be done is the planning board will have a public hearing, vote on the ordinance, turn it over to the selectmen who will have a public hearing at the same time. Everybody's in the same room.
Was it on Tuesday then?
It's a Tuesday evening.
Tuesday, 6 o'clock,
Same page?
6. What time was it?
6 p.m.
Does that work for you guys?
6 p.m. on
See,
January.
I sent an email and I need 4 four of you to say that works.
Okay,
because
I'm
it-
actually off that evening, so yes,
All right.
or at least I'm scheduled to be over. So you have
Nancy
four.
says it's okay.
January 8th, 6
Like it'll be
p.m.
frozen over by then, you can be.
I'm sorry.
January 8th, 6 p.m.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, that's for public hearing.
Public hearing.
So was that four?
Yes.
It'll
No,
probably,
what's this one? Oh, okay, that's the question.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think so, yeah.
Yes.
Thank
We'll
you.
commit
Be
them to say
there.
yes.
He's not here.
Well, I'm scheduled to be off right now. We've had a cistern workshop with the fire chief, and again, for the record, we discussed cisterns with the fire chief and three of his officers this evening with the board present. The appointment for the planning board will be Kurt and Andy to further discuss cisterns and bring it back to the full board with the chief at another workshop at a later date.
Good.
Revisions
So
to
for those of us who are unfortunately late, could you summarize in 25 words or less what took place? Let me rephrase that, would you please summarize in 25?
25 words or less?
By the way, I have to talk to the cistern committee chairman.
No, basically it was a discussion on cisterns, and we've also discussed a fire pond. I mean, it was a pretty broad discussion, including cisterns, fire ponds, sprinkler systems. Public water, and I'm not talking about town-owned water, privately owned water. I'm talking about public water as defined by the state standard definition. So pressurized water. We've actually come to an agreement that we will have a couple of board members work with the chief and the fire, chief and our guys to come up with some sort of a plan to present to the selectmen at a later date on cisterns or fire protection.
Future
I'm
cisterns.
not gonna.
To include
limit it
fire ponds a
to-
whole bit?
To include, in an order, in a pecking order, would be basically cisterns / public water systems, sprinklers /
Pressurized water.
Sprinklers, public water, cisterns, fire ponds,
correct.
and order of preference.
And fire ponds last by a long shot, by the chief's feelings.
Right.
And we had board members that felt differently. So that's where we are with that. I think that was about 32 words.
Okay,
Over.
thank you.
Sorry. All right. In our packets, we have communications, it's budget season again,
And that has to be in
and that has to be in soon.
tomorrow,
Deadline for submitting budget requests is December 7th.
which is
Pearl
tomorrow.
Harbor.
Today's 5th, right? Which is Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pearl Harbor Day.
Yeah. You're right, it is Friday.
So do we need to vote on this tonight?
Yes.
And the one we have was submitted to us by,
I believe it was our past,
Yeah, the one
basically
that's
last
here is
year's.
what's existing.
In the year
is
before.
is existing
no,
budget.
last year we took
Yeah.
out some stuff. We get rid of town planner and stuff. So,
Yeah, he's in the planning
Mm.
department,
Yeah.
not part of the planning board. And I'm not on here anymore either, I'm also part of the planning department
staff, so to speak.
staff,
So the only salaries that we're seeing on here
or yours.
are ours. Okay.
And that seems like way more than you spend.
Mhm.
So can I make a motion to accept it as submitted from last year? Why do we have to have any changes?
You can do that.
I make that motion to submit it to.
I will second that.
Huh?
I'll second that.
Any discussion on this?
How do we do, I mean, comparing to like legal fees and stuff like that, I don't think we've gone, have we spent any legal money?
This year we spent very little, last year we spent just about all of it,
Okay.
so it
It's,
depends on.
some years are,
Do we have a running balance of any amount of money?
I don't think we can.
no, everything is turned over on a yearly
Oh, no,
basis.
no.
Everything
balance?
that's run- There's no
Yes.
carryover balance?
No
Carryover.
carryover
I
balances,
do have the
with a few exceptions.
monthly balance.
With a few
But it's not a
exceptions.
carryover balance.
No, we
No,
don't
we don't carry it
no,
over.
we don't
Okay.
carry over anything, no.
No.
Those days are gone.
Okay.
If you don't spend it,
So
If
we
you
use
don't
it,
spend it, you
it's
lose
back.
it.
What are the
Line
few
item
exceptions?
4220 under revenue.
That's our revenue.
That's-
Under 4220?
Yeah. Ordinance?
Ordinance.
Okay.
I didn't type this.
Okay.
I didn't know, I just didn't know, I didn't,
That's the audience budget.
It's an audience sale.
I didn't know what an ordinance
So what
was.
happens to the money that was left over?
It goes into the general fund.
Into the general fund to be
General fund.
redistributed again,
Okay.
based on need,
Did we have a vote
Do you
in
need
this
it?
motion?
with a few
Yeah,
exceptions.
we have a motion, but no second on it yet. Oh, yeah, we do.
Tim
Tim
Neal said.
seconded.
Tim seconded.
We're still
We have
discussing.
discussion.
Any further discussion on that? All in favor? Opposed?
I don't know if everybody knows, but Tom broke his leg.
Going around, Paul and the dump brokers like too, in about 6 places.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I guess Tom is being evaluated this Friday because the swelling was so bad they couldn't figure out all the details of what was going on, so I'm
Wow.
not sure if he's gonna have to have pins or a cast or whatever.
Whatever.
So we're still, and he did that the Friday after the last planning board meeting.
Wow.
That was from coughing until he passed out because of double pneumonia.
Yeah, he,
Kept on blacking out, and the last time I guess he went someplace where he shouldn't have.
Really?
Woke up with his leg backwards.
Mm.
Are we still on TV?
Yeah, we
Yes.
are, that's why I'm not
Kind of
saying
a
no
HIPAA
word.
issue here.
All right, guys, let's,
oh, that's your contract.
any new business? We've just heard it, so.
But we have the letter from Green Court.
Fine.
We have the letter from Green Court.
The letter from Kurt?
Mark McCollum.
Oh, Mark.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah.
Tom is actually working with him on that
Well,
project.
that's why I brought it, Tom, because
Yeah.
I don't know where any of that's gonna go.
That's-
Maybe hear from,
Yeah, my understanding is, while he's out on medical leave, he will be working at home from the administrative assistant on some of these projects, so this is what he's working on at that point. So I'm not sure where we are with Mark.
So we should
McCollum.
not have to worry about it
We-
until
let's-
after Tom gets back and
We start
discuss
right
it.
here.
Yeah, we
No,
won't
nothing's changed.
deal with it unless he brings it to the board, and then we'll have to figure it out.
Did you read that?
Yeah, I did.
Do they have any appointments coming up for Green Court?
I don't have anything,
yet.
Mark doesn't have anything, and that's why I asked,
For December
wanted
19th.
to have the meeting on the 19th. You wanted to have the meeting on the 2nd, both of them, either of them.
We have nothing scheduled for the 19th, and that should be all submitted by now, correct?
That's correct, it should have been in today if we had anything.
Is
So,
there any valid workshop we could have? Is there anything that we could
Tom? Sorry.
discuss on our own? Will the Cistern committee be
What do we
ready
have for
to?
old business?
no, that's 2 weeks, they're not gonna be ready, they have to sit.
Did Tom get an opinion on Green Court from the attorney, do you know?
No, we have no idea what Tom or where he's sitting with any of these.
Okay.
That's why I said.
Issues
maybe
at this
it's
point.
action shortly
Because I think
after
at
the
some
last
point, I
meeting.
think at some point, the board should take some kind of action with Green Court, either tell them they have to come back in front, or their application.
Pick up from where they left off.
I've been trying to look in the ordinance as to what procedure is, and I mean, it almost looks like he almost has to start back from square one at this point.
Yes,
Yes.
yeah. But did
And
you
we ought
read,
to notify
but
him
did you
in
read
a
the
letter
letter
when
from
we
the
do
lawyer?
that.
Did you read the letter from the lawyer?
Yeah,
From a lawyer?
That's
No.
from
McCollum?
him.
That's from Mark McCollum.
Oh, from Mark.
that's what Mark McCollum, from his lawyer, saying that they straightened out the right of way, but,
I think he may disagree by going back to square one.
yeah.
So I'd
We
like
should,
that.
we should
I-
notify him, we should notify him if that's our intention.
Well, we need, the planner, that's what I was saying, is the planner is in
Yeah,
discussion or is dealing with them with this at this point until we hear from him, or the town makes a decision on how they're gonna handle his medical leave. We're kind of in a quandary here, because I don't wanna jump in if they're in the middle of discussions and he has our
Yeah.
attorneys or something involved, until we hear from, Tom.
I have one question about that thing, the email though. He references that Barb's Way used to be the old dump road. So we have a wellhead down there. Did there used to be a dump there?
No. I don't remember a dump down there, now Barb's Way.
He said it was called the old dump road.
Maybe they came out of there going to the dump. Maybe the dump was the other way.
I guess my question is, we've got an approved subdivision with nobody living in it. Could be an old dump. We have a well that's in that same area.
But Barb's Way is a private road.
But it's immaterial. I'm just like, I was worried about the old dump.
I would hope that the water system that has put the well head in there, or the well in there, have done their research on that and proven
Okay.
otherwise.
I mean, is it something to be concerned with when we look at subdivision for houses? Oh, no, they are on public, they are on a pressurized water system.
Kind of pressure.
Okay.
Thank you.
Heretofore to be known as a professional.
And as I said, I will try to further figure out what's going on with the planner down in next week. I was in the talk with Nancy this past week, and she said he is out on medical leave. And once they resolve all those issues, we'll kind of go forward from that point.
He is available by email if you need to get him through his regular address.
Through the town address, yes. Mhm.
Motion to adjourn?
Any discussion? Do we vote on? Yeah, no, December 19th. What are we gonna do on the 19th, guys?
Do we need a vote?
No? You want me to just say Merry Christmas? Merry Christmas?
Sure.
I'm great with Merry Christmas.
Okay,
So
it works.
So that's it for this month.
January 2nd will be our next meeting.
Next meeting.
If you guys on the Cistern Committee come up with anything and you'd like to sit down for a little bit, you can email us and we could,
I doubt if it'll happen that quickly.
I do too, but I've thrown it out there for you.
Second,
There's a lot to look at.
next meeting.
In the discussions that I missed with the fire department, was anything brought up about written agreements between the pressurized water systems in the town?
No.
No.
Thank you.
It's all pretty
Any-
wide open
any-
right now.
Huh?
The whole thing's pretty wide open.
I'll give you that.
All in favor of adjournment? Opposed? We're adjourned.